Hello fellow gamers! Today, we're counting down the top 10 survival games on Steam. Prepare to brave harsh environments, craft for survival, and outwit dangers. These picks will test your limits. Subscribe, like, and let's dive into the world where only the toughest endure. Let's go! DayZ is a survival-themed multiplayer game set in a post-apocalyptic world. Originating as a mod for Arma 2, it has evolved into a standalone title known for its realistic survival mechanics and open-world experience. Players walk through the fictional post-Soviet state of Chernarus, ravaged by a mysterious infection that has turned the population into zombies. The game emphasizes scavenging for resources, managing health, and interacting with other players, where decisions have significant consequences. Green Hell is a survival video game developed by Creepy Jar, set in the challenging and dense Amazon rainforest. The game centers around Jake Higgins, an anthropologist who struggles to survive and locate his wife Mia, lost in the jungle. Players engage in realistic survival tactics, including crafting, building shelters, and managing both physical and psychological health under the stress of isolation and environmental threats. The game is well known for its intense survival mechanics and deep narrative. Valheim is a survival and sandbox game developed by Iron Gate Studio, set in a world inspired by Norse mythology. Players, as Vikings, are tasked with exploring a vast, procedurally generated world, gathering resources, crafting tools, and building shelters. The game focuses on adventure and exploration, with an increasing level of difficulty as players venture further into the world, encountering various mythological creatures and challenges. Valheim's distinct combination of survival, crafting, and Norse-themed elements has made it a unique addition to the genre. Subnautica, Below Zero is a survival adventure game set in an icy region of an alien planet. The story follows scientist Robin Ayu, who investigates her sister's mysterious death on planet 4546b. Players must survive in harsh underwater and above-ground environments, facing the challenge of managing body temperature alongside hunger, thirst, and oxygen. The game features a blend of exploration, crafting, and interaction with alien technology and ecosystems. The narrative unfolds as Robin uncovers Altera's secrets and builds a relationship with an alien consciousness named Alan. The Long Dark immerses players in a survival experience set in the Canadian wilderness following a geomagnetic disaster. As a stranded pilot, players must navigate harsh conditions, facing threats like wildlife and extreme cold. The game, known for its realistic survival mechanics, includes both a permadeath survival mode and a story mode titled Wintermute, offering a narrative exploration without permadeath. This game is acclaimed for its atmospheric setting and focus on survival realism. Sons of the Forest is a survival horror game set on a remote island, following up from The Forest. The player, part of a team sent to find a missing billionaire, finds themselves in a dangerous, cannibal-infested world. The gameplay revolves around survival in this open-world setting, requiring crafting, building, and combat against various threats, including cannibals and mutated creatures. The player also encounters other characters, including a mutant who retains her sanity, adding depth to the story. The game offers freedom in how to approach survival, making every choice significant in the struggle to uncover the island's secrets and survive its horrors. Stranded Deep is a survival game where players take on the role of a plane crash survivor in the Pacific Ocean. In this procedurally generated world, players explore islands, reefs, and ocean trenches. Survival involves managing health, hunger, thirst, and sleep, as well as crafting shelters, rafts, and equipment. The game features dynamic weather, a day-night cycle, and a variety of marine life, including dangerous sharks. Players can ultimately escape by repairing a plane on an abandoned aircraft carrier, which leads to a time loop ending. The game also contains references to the movie Castaway and offers both single-player and multiplayer modes. This War of Mine offers a unique perspective on war by focusing on the survival of civilians rather than soldiers. Set in a besieged city, players must manage a group of civilians, contending with challenges like scarcity of food and medicine, and threats from snipers and scavengers. The game, influenced by historical civilian experiences in conflicts like the Siege of Sarajevo, emphasizes moral decision-making and the struggle for survival in wartime. The gameplay alternates between day and night cycles, with snipers restricting movement during the day, forcing players to focus on maintaining their hideout through crafting and trading, while scavenging for resources at night. Starbound is an action-adventure game set in space, where players start on a damaged spacecraft after Earth's destruction. The gameplay involves exploring procedurally generated worlds, where players can farm, build, and interact with various NPCs. An update introduced a storyline involving the collection of keys from different races to fight a boss. Another significant update added mechs for space exploration. Launched by Chucklefish in 2012, Starbound received positive reviews for its crafting, exploration, and combat, drawing comparisons to Terraria. The game's development was supported by a successful pre-order campaign and an early access release on Steam, leading to its full release in 2016. Project Zomboid, developed by the indie Stone, is a survival horror game set in a post-apocalyptic world infested with zombies. Players are challenged to survive in Knox Country, near Louisville, Kentucky, balancing their characters' physical and mental health while scavenging for resources. The game features a realistic crafting system, dynamic weather, and a permadeath mechanism that intensifies gameplay. Character customization allows for varied playstyles, and the game's evolving nature, bolstered by updates and a modding community, keeps the experience engaging. Are you guys looking forward to play any of these games? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next ones. Until later.